So I was playing through the tutorial here, like, without any commentary intended, just to learn the mechanics of the game, and it started doing this glitch. I was worried something was wrong, and it turns out it's, like, folded into the game. Ugh, another crash. Oh, a big yawn and a stretch. Oh, that was cool, the way they, like, fell asleep into the bed like that, and it transported them to the game world. That was such an interesting transition. How's it going, guys? That's an interesting, unique way to open up a game here. This is Dreamscaper, an upcoming hack-and-slash action RPG roguelike due out on August 14th. So really soon here. I'll have a link in the description. You guys can go check it out for yourself. Again, already that's like really fun and interesting. But now there's like this cool blend of these fantasy elements that we're carrying our big bad like battle warhammer, but then there's still like our little sedan and our normal little country home and tire swing and things. I wasn't expecting any of that. I was just kind of hungry for a hack and slash type game. I wanted to run around and bash enemies and things. And once this came up, I thought it looked interesting enough that it'd be worth checking out. There's a lot of different things you can do. I'm trying to time the parry on this. Come on, shoot another one at me. There we go. There, I got the timing of that. Blast it away. This game has these day and night cycles, and that's basically all I know about the cycling in the game. I did not realize I'd be walking through like city environments and things. That's really interesting. Maybe the nighttime is where more of the fantasy like elements start to come into play. I'm kind of anticipating that'll be the case, because I don't know how else they would or could vary. I mean, there's still fantasy elements, but more of a fantasy setting, I guess, is what I was thinking of. That's a much easier way to get rid of that. Do I have a... Oh, I totally have a ranged thing equipped right now. I just don't even understand what it is. It doesn't even look like a bow and arrow. I got some kind of crazy whip going on. I don't know. I'm just checking out my fun, different variety of skills and things that I have. I do have some bombs, so I can try and blow up some of this. Collect keys for myself. This is the kind. That's the kind I'm allowed to just like hammer through. A health potion. I am going to immediately pick that up. I might as well recover health as soon as that's available to me. Insight. There's all these extra things that mechanics and things that I'm not going to quite understand what they're for. I only have 170 of whatever my dream time currency is. So at best, Purify adds 1 bomb. Health potion. A potted plant increases your health. Release 3. That's a skill I could use. I already have some. Criss and Cross 3. Is that like Crisscross? Like the young preteen rap duo? A Broadsword 3. I can't afford any of that. In the next room that I battle my way through, I should really... Those transitions rule, by the way. That just looks really cool. I should try and make use of some of my lucid skills. Oh, there's a way to fast travel. Yes, I'm just going to fast travel my way back. I think that was 1 room away. I don't think that was... the fast traveling was not necessary there. Let me try and use my primary skill. That was dope. That was cool. You can see the cooldown in the top left there. I might even be able to use it again already. It has a relatively quick cooldown for that skill. But I should have at least 1 more. Oh, not just yet. I can also slow down time and work on like chaining together damage output and things while I have time slowed down. But I don't want to draw that out too long. It drains my resource to do that. Oh, that's really satisfying. Ooh, I want to try and parry this guy here. Oh god, his projectile's way faster than those little turrets that I was dealing with before. Yeah. Alright, bring it on, bud. Oh, that feels so satisfying to blast back in his face like that. Unlock it, I have to spend a key for this. I don't know what the little icon is above the door there. There's a little yellow. A few different skill options, I guess. Extra roll. It increases my speed and a 25% chance to dodge and trigger shockwave that deals 64 damage. These are perfect for the ancient art of rolling. I'm guessing that would be this type of rolling. Finger guns. Increase projectile speed. Is that what I'm shooting right now? Is finger guns? It looks like it. I look like I'm just doing this, you know, like a quick James Bond stance. And Frost Fracture, 30 damage, 9 seconds, freezes 100% chance for 4 seconds, and plus 25% projectiles collected. Hey, chill out, man. Reach for the sky. I want the finger guns. Ooh, it'll replace the current one I have, so this is better. It adds projectile speed, better damage per second, swapping that out, and I could only pick the one. So while I'm at it, I will recycle the old one, which is the first time I've done that. You earn more of your currency through that. It's as simple as that. I wasn't quite sure what the recycling would be put towards. Ooh, these, the gray, or brown, gray, what am I talking about? The brown ones are the type that require a bomb. Blast through that to gather up projectiles. That's also where you find keys and things. Not that time. Puzzle room. I was thinking like, ooh, this looks like it could be a puzzle. It's literally in the corner there. It indicates to me that it is a puzzle room. So what am I trying to connect to what? Like, what is there anything here that looks like it could use powering up? Like, where am I trying to direct this to? Unfortunately, that is unclear. Oh, it's probably just that I have to light up the entire grid. So let's start playing around with how that might come together. So there's a dead end there. So that's probably not correct. I can work backwards from that a little bit. I got some ideas here. This is... I really do like this type of puzzle solving. It makes me feel like I'm on Survivor. Does that register with anyone else? Is that the sort of thing people think of when you got to do a puzzle like that? All right. That was cool, and I have no idea what I get out of that. Crushing Wave Strikes 2, 42 damage per second, plus 10% sand collected. Sand is my hourglass currency. 10% max health, 2 max projectiles. I don't think I learned any of this in karate class. I will swap that out for the masher. Welp. No confusion about what it does then. Is that what one of my attacks is? Oh, I swapped out my like base weapon. So I was just swinging a hammer. Now I'm just running around punching things. Well, I'll give that a recycle. I like that. I feel like a badass like D&D monk. I can just run around and start punching things. Burger house and a capsule. It grants sand. I thought it was going to cost sand. Well, that was a pretty hefty payout then. I'm curious when the day-night cycle thing is going to start to pay off. I have my shield. The shield is like a separate piece of equipment. That took long enough to recharge that I probably should have just ran in there and punched it up myself. So this is where I can look at my equipment. So I have the crushing wave, I have the finger gun for my range thing, my lucid attacks, I have an astral bow, the dream rush, my defense is a pretty basic buckler, and a very simple roll. A roll that doesn't even allow for 100% speed. What's that all about? Why is it so limited? I'm down for your basic gear being kept relatively simplistic in that way. Like, I don't have to worry about a belt and a blah and 1,000 other things. There's a couple really simple things to worry about there. A tri-point shield, way better armor, extra attack speed. Okay, come at me now. My first shield TM, swap those out. Recycle, which I like that you don't just have to leave gear as a wasteful. It makes me feel like I'm being environmentally conscious. I don't want to just leave my old shield lying around on the ground. Based on the icon of this particular room, it looks like we're about to fight Dexter Holland, lead singer of The Offspring. I have to assume that's what it is, at least. What else could it be? I was not prepared for, like, a cutscene to lead into this boss battle. This is so hardcore and badass. A giant icy whale monster? I should probably... Okay, I'm going to use some of my, like, additional skills and things. I'm going to try and, like, finger gun him a few times. Oh, he's flopped over. Should have dashed in there to try and get the most out of that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm immediately wishing... I'm trying to remember, actually, how to use my time slowdown. Alright, I got it. I'm slowing down time. Maybe that was a terrible time to use it, actually. Alright, don't bother with that during this boss battle. I gotta worry more about just trying to... and then roll... Oh, yeah. Alright, maybe I'm not... Maybe I'm just trying to avoid damage right now, more so than I am anything else. Well, that was a mistake. Now they're all just gonna get chained together. You can see... maybe if I blow it up on him. That totally did damage. That counted. That was great. Too far away. I have like a heavy attack and a light attack. I would try and focus on using the heavier attack. Okay, this boss battle is super friggin' epic. I'm totally on board here. You can see when I'm using skills, I'm pretty well toast here. Even just when I'm attacking, honestly, that I'll flash white just the tiniest bit, and that's like me using the bombs on him seems like the way to go. Alright. Oh, I'm out of projectiles. Crap. I kind of forgot that was a thing. Does not... I'm pretty much hooped then, aren't I? I guess I can keep using my lucid skill, this thing here, but I really have to punch it. Oh, it has a cooldown. I have to be way closer to do anything with that. That's very difficult. I still feel like I need to really keep my distance here. Oh god, he's jumping right up from below me. There's so many different attacks that this thing has in this short battle here. Alright, how do I possibly get close enough? Try and blow that up while also getting away myself. Come on. There's no way. I totally lost track of what I was saying a couple times. There's so much going on in this battle here. Oh, the main thing I was trying to say that I didn't manage to get out or express is chaining together combos of attacks and things, and that your character lights up, and then that's like, if you attack during those exact moments, then you'll do additional damage. Same for shooting projectiles. Hometown part 1 of 2, 71%. Next day. So I'm on my way towards the next day. I collected some bliss and some insight. Play again, defeat fear. It's difficult to face your fear, especially if it's a leviathan that emerges from your subconscious. Play again to conquer fear and experience brand new dream layouts and item loadouts. As our first indie title, Dreamscaper means a lot to the three of us. We're so happy to share the prologue with you. If you haven't, you can go wishlist it. What happens if I select Wake? It's interesting how the day is progressing. You've found crafting resources within Cassidy's dreams. You can now craft gifts by opening up the dream journal to the crafting page. Gifts that Cassidy crafts can be given to residents of the waking world to level up their relationship and unlock powerful new abilities. So I was in a dream. Now I'm awake. And items in the dream world, higher level crafting resources allow Cassidy to craft more creative gifts. Creative and thoughtful gifts level up relationships more quickly. This is not at all how I expected the day and night stuff to play out. A seated run. I could also just sleep for a regular one. I'll head out the door and, try and, meet some people. Crafting first thing. Oh my god, I have to worry about, time management? Oh, the cafe, not crafting. I'm going to stay in the apartment for a second. I want to see if there's, a crafting table. Dream journal. I can just read that. Different weapons to look at that it's got described for me. Crafting. I'm missing what I need for most things, but I can make painting of a serene landscape. Is there actually literally anything else that I'm able to No, if that's it. That's the only thing. Toggle available. There we go. Crafted. So now I have a painting of a serene landscape. I'd like that. I'd like to put it up in my own apartment. Can I create gifts for myself? Let's go to the bookshop. Cafe. They'll like to. They'll hang that up on the wall. I think people will like it. Tamal. How's it going, buddy? Chit chat. Or I could gift. Oh, he was a stranger. Total stranger. Allison, also a stranger. These are the only two people. I'll talk with Allison for 30 minutes here. Allison pulls out a comic book, and together they marvel over the illustrations. We're getting to know each other the tiniest bit better. I could talk to Tamal as well. He intensely explains to Cassidy the origin story of a famous rapper. Intensely explains. Alright, well, if this guy's intense, I don't think he's gonna like a serene gift. Allison, this is for you, my friend. We are now an acquaintance. Hey, sorry to bother you. The art style here is so unique. Last time you were here, I happened to notice that you were wearing a shirt, as most people do, from one of my favorite comics. And I was wondering if you'd be interested in talking with me about it. Seems like we already did that. It was the songstress shirt. Oh, damn. Yeah. Have you read the latest issue? You know it. Yes. If anything happens to Lee, I'm gonna riot. She's the best. Yeah. I love the character art in this series. Tammy did such a good job with the pencils. Their work is just... mwah. It's so fluid. I wish that I could control the speed of this dialogue. I'm so excited that you know this comic. Literally nobody I know is familiar. Auto-progressing dialogue, always terrible, or cares when I talk about it. I'm always down to talk about comics. Especially songstress. I've been following it for something like 3 years now. This is weird to think this is the same game I was playing 5 minutes ago. I really want the art book. Oh, do not get me started. Hey, I'm Cassidy, by the way. We're just getting around to that. I'm Allison. Thanks for not being weirded out by my questions. I don't know why I would be. But yeah, no worries. I'll be back around here sometime. If you want to talk more? Sounds great. Unlocked items. Cold snap and next unlock coffee. Those are things I would use in the dream world. Let me go back to the apartment. Let me kind of see how I play around with that sort of stuff. Unlocks cold snap. Let it go. Let it go. Put your nightmares on ice. Freeze the world with a snap of your fingers and shatter already frozen enemies. I like the little videos to show you how it looks. Unlock this item to find it in the dream world, so I can start finding it afterwards. Oh, it shows you specifically how you would go about unlocking the different things, but you don't get to know what it is just yet. I for whatever reason, do get to know this one, even though I don't have it unlocked yet. No, I don't, but it's just telling me. Unlock by getting to know Allison, so I'm working towards it. Not there yet. Oh, so maybe the character already knows Eve. I haven't talked to them, but Cassidy already knows them a little. Usually I drink coffee to stay awake. Gives you the jitters, but will speed up your attacks. And that's a keepsake. Keepsakes are slightly different. That might be something that I just get to carry around, passive additional abilities, rather than just having different attacks and skills, defense movements, things like that. That's such a weird, intricate additional level to layer into a game like this that I would have never expected. That's really cool, really unique. The art is just fantastic, and the gameplay is really fun. I think this game is really exciting. I hope you guys are as thrilled about it as I am. Go check it out, wishlist it, follow, all that good stuff. August 14th, mark that in your calendars. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.